Hi, this is Jesse Garcia. You're watching Dusk Returns on the El Rey Network.
Gonzalez.
Hey man, wake your ass up. We got big doings out here in the countryside.
And season 2, all bets are off.
Shit, man. Stick a fork in them. They're done.
This season is really why we even did the first season.
Well, they're just getting started.
And see what the new alliances are, what the new betrayals are, what the new stakes are.
In season 2 of From Dusk Till Dawn, the characters are paired off sort of in new and exciting ways. Santanico and Richie, who made a pact at the end of last season, are now sort of a Bonnie and Clyde duo.
Take us to the loo.
We get to see her walk out of the titty twister for the first time in centuries.
That whole thing. That was milk.
He's been kind of released from being underneath Seth's shadow a little bit, and he wants to go out and see what he can do as his own man.
Stock turkey. You two will be strictly driver and look out on this first gig. Get this loaded on the truck.
And then you meet Seth, and he's as low as you can possibly get. It's the first time that Seth is on his own. He's on drugs. He's a shell of his former self. Seth's journey in the second season is definitely the underdog story. The arc of the season, rather, is if he can pull himself out of it, be the same guy that he once was.
Kate and Seth, who joined up at the end of last season, are now paired off, trying to sort of find their way back from Mexico, and really kind of dealing with wounds that they incurred in the first season. Kate lost her brother, and Seth, in many ways, lost his brother as well.
You want some company?
And they each have a different way of going about it. Kate, being Kate, wants to find her brother and help her brother, and Seth has sort of rejected his brother and sort of fallen into a deep, dark hole.
You have two completely opposite characters. You have a hardcore criminal that is completely selfish. I am simply here for what is mine. And then you have an innocent little girl who comes from a church-going family, who's had tragedy in her life, and who is just trying to live a good life.
Stop the car.
What?
Stop the goddamn car!
Along the way, he meets a new character, Sonia.
I am Brianna Evigan, and I'm playing Sonia Lamb.
What happened to you anyway, huh?
She is an American expat working down there. She's a tattoo artist, but she also does some forgery on the side.
I need passports.
And she's super tough, and there's a lot of different dynamics and levels to her.
And she's somebody who, like any good Dusk character, is someone who's a little desperate and has a little bit of a past and maybe a little bit of a secret. And then sort of our third pillar is Freddie Gonzalez, the Texas Ranger.
I can't escape the feeling that something's coming, and I can't stop it.
All right. Where are you?
Coming back from Mexico, Freddie's not the same guy. He changed literally overnight. And turned into this survivalist. He may not succeed. There's only so much he can do as one man.
He's having visions, he's having nightmares, and he's being drawn into sort of a bigger destiny that has always been part of his life. In season 2, we also see Carlos reemerge from the labyrinth.
The Lord sent me inside this labyrinth to be re-educated.
But he comes out really kind of lost, but with a sort of an insane idea, an insane plan to sort of take everything over.
He created his own vision for a movement, and eventually throughout season 2 you will see him strategically making chess moves that will get him closer and closer to the power that he seeks.
One thing that Carlos has on his mind is how to get Santanico back.
The biggest character, really, for the new season that we're most excited about is Lord Malvado, who is an ancient lord, one of the 9 lords that we introduced and talked about last season.
This is my empire of blood.
For that, we went to Isai Morales because we wanted a great Latino actor with a lot of heft.
I'm Isai Morales. I played Lord Amancio Malvado. Yeah, I see him as as an amalgam of people not unlike Al Capone and Pablo Escobar, like a worldly gangster who's seen it all, been there, done that. He's been alive for thousands of years. Santanico is his prized possession. I know how special you are. The 2 brothers kidnapped her. Malvado's got nothing to do with this. My main objective is to get her back. We'll call this a show. Until she's back, this place is shut down.
Malvado happens to be the guy who really, truly owns Santanico.
What did he do to you? She sees herself in Paloma. Hi, I'm Olivia Sanz. I'm Paloma Iglesias in the second season from Bastards Down. Santanico sees herself when she was a sweet girl, you know, before all this happened. But she's using her, taking her to the dark side. She's perfect. And yeah, that's all I can tell.
The coolest character I think we came up with in season 2 was the Regulator.
I don't make arrangements. I regulate.
How do you describe the Regulator? Combination hitman, contract killer, and bounty hunter. And he goes after culebras who sort of go off the reservation.
And when you have someone go after the culebras that leave the reservation, no one better to get than Danny Trejo.
My name is Danny Trejo, and I'm playing the Regulator. Robert called me and said, Primo, got a job for you. He doesn't negotiate, he regulates. He is just one bad dude.
What we find out in season 2 is that all of these lives are intertwined in new and unexpected ways.
Hi, I'm Romer Valderrama, and I play Carlos Madrigal. You are watching Dusk Returns.
Brought to you by Dos Equis. Dos Equis reminds you to stay thirsty. Please enjoy responsibly.